Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Virtue's Last Reward, episode 22? 22. Last time, Sigma was about to pick Betray Your Ally on his first Amberdex choice. I think we're going to go with Betray. We had a conversation with Fi. And then we had like a flashback to like a premonition or maybe a look at an alternate future or something like that. It was a weird thing. We're going to be picking Betray. We're going to do it now. Oh, hello, Sabies. Hiya, Papaya. Hiya, Papaya. How you doing? You okay? Okay, so no... I'm fine. I'll do it. Let's go. You're gonna choose Betray, right? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Alright. Take it away. 30 seconds remain until Amberdex game polling closes. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Betray. Which has been recorded, please wait. Round 1 of the Amberdex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Amberdex gates now opening. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. I did the right thing, right? What do you mean? You know what I mean. You were right there, you watched me choose Betray. Oh. Well, what choice did you have? That's the kind of game this is. Yo! What's up? Siggy! Fado! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results. Can I skip here? No. Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice. Alright. Good. Looks like you're all here, finally. Let's get ready to rock. Amberdex game. Round 1. The results. If everybody could please direct their eyes to the monitor. Dum. Ba-dum. Ooh. Cool. So, also, Kay and Clover clicked Betray. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on your bracelets. Oh! Ouch. Huh. That was quite a smack. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you realise what you've done? Of course. We chose Betray. Hence the slaps. Right? Come on now, I think one was enough. 1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is. I'm sorry. This isn't the kind of thing you can just apologise for. Then what am I supposed to do? The fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you? Alice, Why did you choose ally? Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing ally. We didn't say that. Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma? We have. Then why, for fuck's sake, did you choose betray? We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses ally. Any idiot can see that. So, why did you? I'm sorry. Really, I feel terrible. Let me get you a coffee. So, forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Fi again. You'll pay for this. Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed him right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue. I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you'd choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover? What? No! That's not... No!
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago? Bit harsh.
Ah. I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Just starting to get kinda creepy.
Creepy. Huh. I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, it looks like those guys managed to get through this alright. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly. Dio, Quark and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. So had Quark taken over? Last time he chose Betray, right? Zero. When does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2. Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB room was to get to 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round. Sabe says, most of your voices are okay, but 10's voice is really off. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen, I guess. From voicing 9 characters. Very off to the actual original. That's really funny. I can imagine it's nothing like what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right. Right you are. So, let me just close them.
Sabe says, did you hear his voice actor at all? No, I did not. I didn't hear it for anybody. The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since we've got suns on them? They've got suns on them.
Yes, indeedy. Now you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go, but I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door. So it's over when someone gets 9 BP. Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course. You can also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3 and round 4 and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to that big crazy number. Although I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know, can you?
Sabe says, okay, 10 has a more deep and serious voice, so it sounds strange when you voice him having so high a voice. Yeah, I just saw that he was a little old man, so I was doing like a kind of funny grandpa voice. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah, so?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope.
I think we can skip this bit, right? We've seen this bit before. Yeah, it's going to give me the option to skip. Oh my god! Here we go. New. It did change. I'm yellow now. So am I. Me too. It looks like the colour wasn't the only thing that changed. What do you mean? Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair. Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
Looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
And the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo. No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Quark. Clover and I are Cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs, and Mrs. Clover is a solo, Miss Clover.
Looks like it.
When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed, I mean. As soon as the gates close, your colours get shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
We've met quite a lot of times now, Zero. What? Sad music.
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good for me, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies. What the, you fucking dick. You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Okay. So can we skip now? Yes, we can. It started the fight. Yes, okay, we did all that. Skip, 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 skip. Yep. Oh, it's not. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured, let's see if there's anything I missed. Okay, cool. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity, but even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight and headed off. Okay, so we gotta check out all these places. Now, are these going to be things that we've done already? Or are they going to be new? Oh, hey Sigma. Can I get you a seat? Are you some kind of waitress? What do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room. Can I get you a drink? You better not be underage. I turned 21 just the other day. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a good idea. Why not? This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted. Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place. Well, I guess you got a point. Sigma. I'm just kidding. Hang on. Oh, it was Luna that said that. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan. It hasn't gone away yet. Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went away before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else? What, the headaches? Uh-huh. Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though. What about you, Luna? You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well, what? It's hard to explain. I just kind of feel weird. Your head feels weird. No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body. Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body kind of feels numb and foreign. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then... Yeah, I know what you mean. Really? It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that? Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas. The what now? It might have looked like white smoke, the stuff they used when they abducted you. Oh, yeah, right. It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff. You think this might be some kind of side effect? Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet. Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here. Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here? Yeah. I haven't really taken a good look at everything yet. Okay. Catch you later then. See you later on the flippy flop. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? Infirmary? Sure. Temioju there again, or someone else? The palace isn't here, it's going to be awkward. Uh-oh. So, this is the infirmary, huh? What are you doing here? Still mad, huh? Obviously. Oh, come on now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch. That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Temioji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're going to take his side. I thought you of all people would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less? I'm not like you. Look how young and supple I am. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do. Like what? Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated. So frustrated I chew my thumb. Well, there really is something important I have to do. Which is... Oh, okay. Have we heard this before? Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do. Who's your father? What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that? No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know. Oop. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here? I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. Meaning... I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him. How close were you? I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me. Are you a detective? Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Or I'm a detective. That's the emphasis, right? Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. It's sexist. I didn't say I was a detective. Then what are you? CIA? No. Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one. That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Undercover. Better I keep them guessing. Hey. What's the deal with you and Clover? What's she got to do with anything? Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something. No. She's nothing to do with my work. That's not true. She's just a friend that I met somewhere. Where's somewhere? The middle of a desert. A desert? Yes. But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too? We'll start with you, Temioji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector. With a funny voice.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you to.
Oh. Then I apologise, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything earlier. Either.
I see. Very well then. Io, it's your turn. What's your profession? Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but... I'm a circus ringleader. No, that is exactly what you are. I was trying to think of what you could be. A ringleader?
You're kidding!
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but... my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do his quadruple flip and, missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still. He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far. I see. You lost your father, too, then? Yeah. Shit. I guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up, somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a good look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you? I told you. I told you guys the first time we met. Didn't you remember? I was on my way home from school and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere. Are you some kind of doctor? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet. I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh? Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank. What about Zero? No idea. Do any of the people here look familiar to you? Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's somewhere I know. Someone I know. He's probably somewhere I know as well.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing. Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit. You still don't believe him? Of course not. Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do? I think she's a student. At night she's a waitress or a bartender or something. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right?
Heh.
Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Is he not really young?
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age wouldn't be in elementary school, you're right.
You don't really know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
If it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something. She's a nurse.
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse. And that leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do? Oh.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said that's Sigma. No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright? I honestly don't know, I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't realised until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi and yet I knew nothing about her, except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. There's no point to talking about this. No, we should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then. Where do you plan on going? Crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew quarters. I see. Right. Later, bro. Okay. Off I go. I headed out of the infirmary. Just making sure I can't skip. Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms. Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, do you really think I wouldn't have told you? Anything else about out of the ordinary, perhaps? Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book. A Meowt Cats.
A Meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. That's so weird. Why is he doing that? It doesn't really mean anything, though. Okay.
That's weird. So, what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called the Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it. Oh yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in the box with a device that has a random chance to release poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What? I don't really know anything I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't going to give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys? What do you mean? You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temioji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there? Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you mean. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were Lunar Eclipse themed. Lunar Eclipse? Yes. Apparently there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow. Isn't that this New Year's Eve? I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect. The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions. What about the infirmary, Quark? Oh, did you find anything there?
Yeah. We did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you.
No.
Okay. I've got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. Is this about Radical 6? My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real? It seems a little hard to believe. If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. Yes, it does. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Not true? Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard of it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why? It's funny. If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the outside world. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls? Clover's voice shattered the silence.
Hello! You guys, hurry! Need to come with me.
Has something happened?
Yes. I mean, sort of. We found something. What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
It's that poster. Clover was the first in the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh! I've seen that before. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No. No way. Oh.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Why would I have that view? Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's alright. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
All the panting that used to happen.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb? No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
For several long moments we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another, old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence. It doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere. You're right. We probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button. Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here. I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then. Yes. How did you know it was a bomb? Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it. Why? Well, during my train... Clover.
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it. How do you know? I just do, okay? You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this? Let's just say it's an occupational hazard. What kind of occupation do you have? I can't tell you that. Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets. Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb. Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy? Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right. What's Annie Hill Nation? I would have thought you'd know. Huh? Why? Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right? Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter. But I don't really know anything else. I see. Can you explain it to him, Temioji? Me? Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best. Let me think. I don't know, it's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms. You want me to do it? Yes, please.
Fi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay, to begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, and there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons and antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy. Sorry, I don't really get it. Oh, alright.
How about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were a quantum men and women, when you put them together, they disappear. Because they're opposite elements. They cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. When you get annihilation, you also get... I know! A baby! Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but... like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things. That's kind of a strange explanation. You followed it though, right? Yeah. Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we going to get here? It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so you take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy. For example, let's say that it has 350 micrograms of antimatter. That would mean there would be also 350 grams of matter, right? So you'd have 700 mg total. Macrograms? Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules. 63 trillion joules. That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb. What the? You've got to be kidding me! But there's only 350 mg of stuff in there. Well, technically it's 700 mg since you have the matter and the antimatter. That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal... oh, it is milligrams. Being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds. Don't get me excited. What? I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using anti-hydrogen. There should only be about 25 something of material in there. Micrograms? That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT. A ton? Yes, well, approximately. And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building. True, but it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival. Perhaps, but how do we know that this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
It's pretty obvious. We know what he means. Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3, do you see it? If you look really carefully... yeah, you're right. If the bombs are numbered, then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh? Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. Hang on, who was talking then? Sigma, okay. Wrong voice. There could be a 4th or 5th or... it could be 9. Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. How did I not see this when I was searching the room? You think it'd give me the option? We should, move it somewhere. Theo stepped forward and reached for the bomb. No! Don't touch it! Alice grabbed Dio by the waist and jerked him away from the bed. What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it? Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do? We just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off. Then you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably going to kill us all. Oh, okay, hang on. This is where Alice was killed, isn't it? So could it be that Alice found the bomb? It could be, couldn't it? There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter the password, the device should, well, deactivate. So we just need to get this password. Yes, that's right. There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb. Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password. Interesting. Who would do something like this? I've no idea. We can figure out when they did it. Oh yeah? When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left. Oh, okay. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it. I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then... What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you?
Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway.
Everybody was all split up. Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It'd have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing? Huh. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Uh-oh. Hey. Why are you guys giving me that look? And I guess we'll find out next time how we're going to get out of this one. Oh boy. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Virtue's Last Reward. And I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. Bye.